think we're back. We had to give it a few good tugs. We pulled all this out with it before we got the leash back. So, yeah, I got tangled down in there. Now my shirt's really dirty. Good thing it's the end of the day. Whew, sorry about that. I was kind of just getting anxious about her being stuck in there. And then as I was trying to pull it out, knowing her, she was trying to still walk and choking herself. You would think that these harnesses wouldn't choke them. The reason why I started putting her in a harness was because I was told that smaller dogs have weaker hyoid bones and stuff, that if you just had them on a leash, especially with her in particular, she takes off running, that they could injure their throat. It'd be pretty bad. So, definitely gonna keep a lookout on some, I'm frugal, so keep a lookout on for some harnesses, either on clearance or something. It's just weird finding a size for her, because sometimes extra small is way too small, and sometimes it fits, and then sometimes small is way too big, and sometimes it fits. So, oh, there's an old dog. Come over here. This is what she does. This is why she wouldn't be able to be off leash. Definitely not. Come on. Okay, that's enough. I just wanted to demonstrate. I don't like letting her do that, but that's what she does. Come on, Stinky. They're so muddy. Oh, great. My boot's untied. Okay, hang on. Somehow I have to tie a boot. Okay. Come here, now. Come on, stay still. Stay still. It's not going to really be possible to do this, but I'm going to try. My fingers are so dirty. Maya! My fingers are so dirty because dealing with this car, and also the mud right now out here. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. Just let her get some exercise in by running around like that. Come on. This is also why I'm afraid that she couldn't be in a yard with an invisible fence, because she would antagonize the larger dogs. It's kind of funny because I don't know if she still would. Come on, you're making too much ruckus. Let's go. Let's walk home. I don't know if she still would get along with my grandma's. She thinks it's a pit boxer mix. It definitely has a bully breed look to it, but it's the nicest dog ever. And I don't know if Maya would still get along with her. I feel like she would if she warmed up to her, because the dog is really sweet and actually gets along with smaller dogs pretty well. But when I first got Maya, I brought her everywhere, and I took her to my grandma's house before, and she played with Majik. Majik is the dog's name, and it's kind of spelled pretty cool. It's Majik. And Majik and her got along. The only thing that happened is she was a younger puppy, so she was still kind of small, and Majik had a bigger mouth and kind of chewed on her for a minute, but nothing too bad. Like, not to hurt her, just like playing around. Oh, there she goes. She got poop. Good girl. Playing around. I would trust her with Majik. I don't know about right now, when definitely would have to re-socialize Maya, because obviously when she was a puppy, she's going to get along with most dogs, but now that she's older, she's 7 years old, she'll probably be kind of bratty. But Majik was a dog that my grandma found. Still, I don't know, years ago, all these pets kind of came to her. It seemed like around the same time now when I look back at it, but it was probably separated by some time. What are you trying to get? What, Majik came along, and she was outside, and I don't know if my grandma fed her or what she did, but she noticed her, and then she came back later. See, I don't know the actual story. I'm probably getting it all wrong, but she saw her outside, and then she ended up getting hit, and my grandma took her to the vet, and she has this paw, like I don't know if the tendons or what, it doesn't work right, and she has never been able to walk on it. The whole time my grandma's had her, and she hasn't been able to walk on it, so she's kind of, I wouldn't say special needs, but she requires to have her paw wrapped up and the bandages changed. I don't know if she chews on it or what, but she's just got this. I'm trying to think which side it's on. I guess it doesn't matter, but I want to say it's the right side, but I could be wrong. It's probably the left, I don't know. But she always has a bandage and like a sock over it. So she was she's mobile, she goes outside, she has an invisible fence and runs around, which is good. But she's always had that issue with her paw. And then Lucky, which is her Pomeranian or Chihuahua or mix of both, he's a grumpy old man. Even when he was younger, he'd nip and bark, and he doesn't really like affection very much. I'm guessing unless it's from my grandma, but I'm pretty sure she's even said herself that he nips at her too, and he gets really grumpy. When him and Maya were around each other, that did not work out well. I spent the night, or I was just in my grandma's room, I think, and Maya was still a puppy, and I was holding on to her on the bed, and that's where Lucky sleeps, and that pissed him off. He was angry and growling and hiding under the bed, and I really hope he's okay, though. It doesn't matter how grumpy a dog is. I don't want to see any dog. Even if he's grumpy, I don't want him to be suffering or in pain or having issues. But I know whatever it is, my grandma will figure it out and take care of him the best she can, which is usually really great, so. That was kind of funny. She said she watches my video, and one of my videos I was talking about, oh, come on. I guess she's going to get a bath anyways, but she is completely soaked and muddy. Wait till these loud cars go by. They're not that loud, but. One of my videos I was talking about the first dachshund I was ever around. I'm pretty sure he was a miniature dachshund. And his name was Pee-wee. He was a red, short-haired miniature dachshund. He was probably a tiny bit bigger than Maya. I can't really remember, though. He definitely had more of the dachshund body, a thicker chest, and everything. But don't know really how it happened, but he was my dad's mom's dog, and then at some point he became my mom's dog. So my maternal grandmother had him after my paternal grandmother, and I don't know how old he was when I first started being around him. I guess I can ask, or someone can tell me, but I remember him when I was more like 4, 5, 6, through there. Those ages, and a little bit older till he passed. But there's home videos that my mom has at her house somewhere that I wish I could get and somehow turn them to digital so I could upload them. That'd be really cool to have those. But there's home videos of me crawling around and him kind of being okay with it. But then when I got handsy, like, he's like, oh shit, no. Like, those little dogs, little kids can irritate him pretty easily. But when I was actually old enough to remember him pretty well, he was really nice to me. I don't know if I was nice to him. I was probably a mean little kid. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I was mean to dogs or pets. I was just mean to my siblings when I was a kid. But I don't know. Someone could let me know if I was mean to pets, and I apologize if I was. But she had Pee-wee, who was a red dachshund, miniature dachshund, I believe. Unfortunately, I think he was like 12, and he ended up with respiratory issues, like respiratory distress, and was taken to the vet and passed there. Which I don't really like talking about that, but that's what happened. Come on, try to do a video call. Hang on. Stop. Come on. Over here. Oh man. I was like trying to do a video call. I don't know. Because it doesn't really matter. You can just be like, I'm making a video. I still feel weird about just videotaping while walking around. Oh shoot, that's really slippery. Videotaping while walking around. Recording, videotaping, whatever. Ooh, someone's getting some Jets pizza. I'm sure my phone is just so wet. I probably shouldn't be doing this. The other animal I remember, which was really funny because I distinctly remember my grandma had this really long iguana, and his name was Cupcake. I don't know where she got that from, but it's kind of cool. I don't know where Cupcake came from or where he got his name or anything, but I remember him being, I feel like he was like 6 foot long, but I was a child, so anything that was, hey, stop. Anything that was probably above 3 feet seemed like 10 feet. But I remember she would give him baths. She'd have to give him baths. And Pee-wee, the little red dachshund, would end up barking and stuff. She has a whole different bathtub now with like the doors that you can open just to walk right in. But she used to have a bathtub where it was a sliding glass door, so she had to pull the sliding glass door out, get the iguana out of the aquarium, and bring him into the bathroom. Pull the sliding glass open, not out, but you know what I mean. Grab the iguana and carry him in there. And obviously I was a little kid, so she was having to deal with me too at the same time. Like, ooh, iguana. I don't know. I don't know if iguanas have to have a certain humidity, but I'm not really, I don't want to say I'm not interested, because if one needed to be rescued or something and I had the ability to take care of it, I would take care of it, but I'm not interested in animals that have to have humidity and certain temperature tanks, like snakes and all that stuff. I like to be able to cuddle with the pets. We had 2 gray rats, like Russian blue rats. They're white and gray, and we had them for about 2.5 and 3 years. So I really like mammals, to be honest. I know that's stupid, just to say that out loud, outside and all that. Are you wet? Do you want to go inside? I always start on saying something and then I kind of lose track of where I'm going with it, but it's been raining. Yeah, I like mammals. Things you can cuddle for the most part. But mainly just cats and dogs at this point. When we had our rats, I just felt worried all the time. Yuck, that's a compost. Come on. I felt worried all the time because we had our cat. So we'd have to keep our rats locked up or just play with them occasionally and try to keep the cat from getting at them. Only one time she really worried my. I got way too trusting with her. You're tangled up. This is slippery as hell. But one time I got way too trusting with her, and let Nikolai, who was the younger one who survived longer, I let him out, and she kind of. I think she just thought he was a toy, and she went to put her mouth on him, and I was like, oh shit, and grabbed him up. When we were moving out of our apartment, Sierra, or one of my siblings, someone said that the bedroom door was open and that the cat was in there with him, and she didn't kill him. What's wrong? Do you need to go inside? She's kind of walking. You want to go inside? Come on. Come on. You look cold. Let's go. Ah, crap, I forgot to turn up the water heater for her. I'm going to have to figure out how to get her cleaned up. Come on. Alright guys, we're going to go back inside. I got 2 parts of this video and they're both pretty long, so I might just upload them two separate videos. So if you haven't watched the other one, go ahead and watch it. We're going to go inside. She's cold. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a safe day. And alright, we're going to go. She's got to go inside. Bye.